What if Mr. Beast had believed the world was right when it ignored him? What if Mr. Beast had given up simply because no one watched his videos, no one praised his effort, no one cared about what he was trying to build? Have you ever wondered how different the world would look if Mr. Beast had listened to the silence instead of listening to his own heart? There's something powerful, almost haunting about beginnings. They aren't loud, they aren't glamorous, they aren't filled with applause or recognition. Beginnings are quiet, lonely, uncomfortable places, but beginnings are also where destiny is shaped, where identity is forged, and where the world's greatest transformations begin. And the story of Mr. Beast, the story of a boy named Jimmy Donaldson who became one of the most influential creators alive, is a reminder that greatness isn't born in the spotlight. It is born in the shadows, in the unseen moments, in the chapters the world never reads. Mr. Beast didn't start with millions of subscribers. Mr. Beast didn't start with viral videos. Mr. Beast didn't start with expensive challenges, giant productions, or a team of talented creators. Mr. Beast started exactly where you are, at zero. Zero recognition, zero certainty, zero guarantees. And yet, something inside him kept whispering that his life was meant for something more, something bigger, something that didn't make sense to anyone else but made perfect sense to him. Think about your own life for a moment. Think about the dream you carry inside you, the one that scares you, excites you, and feels impossible at the same time. The dream you barely talk about because you're afraid someone will laugh at it, judge it, or dismiss it. Mr. Beast once had a dream exactly like that. A dream that didn't fit the world he lived in. A dream too bold for the small room he worked in. A dream too big for the circumstances he was born into. But Mr. Beast dared to believe in it anyway. Imagine a young Mr. Beast, just a kid sitting alone in his room with nothing but a cheap camera and an internet connection. No strategy, no mentor, no support, just an idea and a fire inside him that refused to die. Every day, Mr. Beast would record videos hoping someone, anyone, would watch. But the views barely moved. 10 views, 20 views, maybe 100 on a lucky day. And even then, most of those views came from curiosity, not loyalty. But Mr. Beast didn't stop. Mr. Beast didn't slow down. Mr. Beast didn't look for shortcuts. He looked for growth. Sometimes I wonder how many people would have kept going if they were in Mr. Beast's shoes. Could you endure years of silence? Could you keep showing up for a dream the world doesn't care about? Could you continue when everything around you screams quit? Because that is exactly what Mr. Beast did. And that is what separates the ordinary from the legendary. Mr. Beast didn't just make videos, he studied them. He analyzed every detail. He watched content frame by frame. He asked questions no one else asked. Why does this thumbnail work? Why does that title pull people in? Why do people watch this creator longer than that one? When other kids were going out, relaxing, or wasting time, Mr. Beast was building the foundation of a mind that would later dominate YouTube in ways nobody could imagine. The world sees Mr. Beast today and thinks he's gifted, but they don't see the years of invisible obsession. They don't see the nights he stayed awake editing until sunrise. They don't see the sacrifices he made, the birthdays he missed, the fun he lost, the doubt that haunted him. They don't see the pressure of trying to build a future that didn't exist yet, but you do. You see it now. And the reason this matters is because You need to understand something about your own journey. If you want a life that looks different from everyone else, you must be willing to live differently from everyone else. Mr. Beast didn't have a secret formula, he had commitment. Mr. Beast didn't have magical talent, he had consistency. Mr. Beast didn't have luck, he had an unshakable belief that if he kept learning, kept improving, kept pushing, eventually his moment would come. And that belief is something you must learn to protect with your life. There is a moment in every dreamer's journey where you feel stuck painfully, devastatingly stuck, where everything you do feels small, where every effort feels pointless, where progress moves so slowly you start to wonder if you are delusional for even trying. Mr. Beast lived in that moment for years, not weeks, not months, asterisk years, asterisk, and yet he kept going because he knew something most people never understand. The years no one sees are the years that shape who you become. So let me ask you, what are you doing with your invisible years? Are you wasting them scrolling, comparing, doubting, hesitating? Or are you using them to build the skills, the habits, the resilience your future success will require? Mr. Beast used those years like a training ground. He wasn't chasing viral videos, Mr. Beast was chasing improvement. He wasn't chasing fame, Mr. Beast was chasing mastery. And that difference, that mindset shift, is what changed everything. But before the world celebrated Mr. Beast, the world ignored him. And that's where the first real test begins. Because silence is uncomfortable. Silence makes you question your worth. Silence make you doubt your purpose. Silence make you wonder if you are wasting your time. But silence is also where champions are built. Mr. Beast learned to work without applause. He learned to believe without evidence. He learned to grow without validation. And that is what made him unstoppable later. You see, anyone can perform when people are watching, anyone can shine when they're praised, anyone can be motivated when things are working. But very few people can persist with no audience, no support, no applause, no reward. And that's exactly why only very few people reach the heights Mr. Beast reached. But here's something beautiful. You don't need to be special to begin. Mr. Beast wasn't special when he started, he became special because he started. And so can you. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need approval. You need courage. The courage to try, the courage to fail, the courage to continue, the courage to trust yourself when no one else does. Think about every time Mr. Beast posted a video that flopped. Every time he thought an idea was brilliant but the world didn't care. Every time he felt like giving up but decided to try one more time. Those moments shape the creator the world sees today, and every one of those moments mirrors the moments you're facing right now. The world underestimates you just like it underestimated Mr. Beast. They don't see your potential yet. They don't understand your dream. They don't see your future. But that's because it isn't their job, it's yours. It was never the world's responsibility to believe in Mr. Beast, it was Mr. Beast's responsibility to believe in himself. And the same truth applies to you. Your belief must come from within, not from approval, not from views, not from likes, from purpose. And here's what makes Mr. Beast different from the millions of people who tried to do what he did. He didn't attach his identity to the outcome, he attached it to the process. Mr. Beast didn't say, I want to be famous. Mr. Beast said, I want to be better. And that commitment to improvement one day at a time, is what turned him into a phenomenon. When Mr. Beast sat in front of his computer for hours studying analytics, he wasn't wasting time, he was investing it. When Mr. Beast recorded video after video, even when no one watched, he wasn't failing, he was training. When Mr. Beast kept uploading even when it felt pointless, he wasn't being unrealistic, he was preparing. And preparation is what transforms dreams into realities. Look at your life, look at your dreams, ask yourself, are you preparing for the life you want or just wishing for it? Mr. Beast didn't wish, he worked. He didn't dream passively, he pursued actively. He didn't wait for permission, he gave permission to himself. And that is what you must learn from him before anything else. Because Mr. Beast's story isn't a fairy tale, it's a blueprint. It's proof that an ordinary person can create an extraordinary life through discipline, focus, and an unbreakable belief in the future they want to build. And if you stay with this message until the end, you won't just hear the story of Mr. Beast. You will learn how Mr. Beast's mindset can reshape your life. You will understand how someone starting from nothing can rise to everything. And most importantly, you will discover the strength already inside you, the strength that could make your own zero to hero transformation a reality. Because if Mr. Beast could rise from silence, so can you. If Mr. Beast could hold on to a dream no one believed in, so can you. And if Mr. Beast could build a destiny from zero, your story can begin right now with one decision. I won't give up on myself.